When we train speed here, almost 80% of it is jumping. You know, my kids say, oh, I want to get faster, I want to do this, I want to do that. Even when I train, I was like, oh, we're not running enough. A lot of these coaches want to run you into the ground, but that doesn't get you faster. The jumping that we do, especially a lot of box jumps, we just want a powerful hip extension, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take you through the different series on your manual here. We're just going to go through for information purposes. I'm not going to tell you, we'll tell you later where we would plug it in or what we would do, but I'm going to slowly escalate them and make them a little bit tougher for each one of you. Feel free to pop in, I'll demonstrate and I'll try to show you guys. Feel free to pop in or ask questions about each and every one of them. But we're just going to go ahead and roll through them then, all right? So let's start with the box jump. The box jump is just what it is. When I tell my kids, you know what I mean, just to basically, to get them comfortable first, I usually have them take a step up. For some reason that makes them a little more aware of where they're going or something like that. But what we want to get them to do is be able to stand here, generate force powerfully, and pop up onto this box. So a lot of times, just from this, you'll be able to see from a kid if he has powerful hip extension or if he's just flexing really his hips really high just to get up on the box. But either or, we're trying to get him up there. So it's just here, pop up. Here, boom. That's it. So the following one is just going to be the seated box jump. I sometimes call it the ESS box jump. Basically, all we're doing is we're eliminating the stretch shortening cycle so that they no longer have that powerful lever back. Remember when I explained to you guys about the jogging, the lever? You don't have that lever anymore and you're not using the rebound, the elasticity in your muscles. So all you're doing is you're coming from a static position and exploding right back up. It's the same thing except you don't have that jump in your athlete. You're coming from more static. Let's go ahead and give it a shot. So the next one, obviously I don't need to do what you guys can understand. Actually, I'll just show it to you, is we have a weighted vest. You can increase it by adding weight. You can hold something. You can do it from a seated position. If you wanted to take a medicine ball, same thing. Here, pop, your same way. And like I said, you can do it there. I think we used to do it even like a barbell or some shit. Yeah, chains. But anyway, you can increase your weight, so you have to increase the force production to be able to get up there. The next one is a little more advanced. Basically what I have the kids do is I'll have them sit here, and each one I'll mark, and they have to take a step back. So now you're not only increasing vertically, you have to push out horizontally. So it's just a box broad jump. So it's here, boom, and you're pushing out. And then I'll have them increase. This next one is just, so basically the box jump is powerful hip extension, quick hip flexion. The next one, we go straight from quick hip flexion, powerful hip extension, and then another quick hip flexion. So it's gonna be a knee jump to a jump. So we'll break this down typically. So for the first one, we might have them do just knee jumps, where they're here, and it's just here. Boom. Then, we'll progress it to connect it to here, straight up. So basically, it's quick hip flexion.
You will try this once,
a knee jump.
Just give yourself some room.
I'm not used to that.
And if anybody doesn't understand, if you break down the running cycle, the reason why we jump so much, especially box jumps, like every single time we're in here, if you break down the running cycle, look at my hip. Hip flexion, hip extension. Hip flexion, hip extension. It's the same thing you're doing on here. You're powerfully extending the hips and then quickly flexing them. That's all you're doing. So if you do that powerful, quick here, translates to powerful, quick out there. So the first one is just a lateral. You can do it when you turn in the air and face here. I like to do it just like this. You're pushing this way, so now obviously your power is shifting. I'll even move it out. If I want them to move out a little more, I'll come here, same way. Give it a shot. Last one for the box jumps just single leg. So it's just here. You can do it the same way. When I jump with single leg, I tend to throw it as well. So it's just here. Boom, I'm gonna stick it and stand. So the main purpose is to stick that landing. And same way he had you out here, soft, absorb it, and then stand up with it. And then we basically switch. Go ahead, let's do this, try.